Today I want to talk about weight loss, sagging skin, and breast implants. So I recently had someone ask me, they've had extreme weight loss, they have a lot of excess skin, but they want breast implants, and what should they do? Well, I would encourage them to consider getting a lift. And I know for some people, getting a lift can be a little scary because of scarring, but I personally have had a lollipop lift, a full anchor lift, and I'm still really happy with my results, because if I hadn't and got implants, that extra breast tissue or this extra sagging skin would have been hanging below the breast implant, which you would see from a side profile, and it almost looks like a droop of extra skin just barely hanging off the implant below, and it's not aesthetically pleasing, and I don't think you would be happy not getting a lift. So with that said, you have options. Like I said, there's lollipop and full anchor. A lollipop lift is when it goes around and down. It looks like a lollipop, so it goes around your areola and down below your breast. So that's where the incision would be, and that's where your scar would be. And so if you had a full anchor lift, that's for the more extreme cases. I had a full anchor lift when I breastfed my baby, and I went in and got my implants changed out. So I got a full anchor there. So where it goes around and down like a lollipop, but also has a little anchor going underneath your breast, but it falls underneath your breast fold, so you're not going to see it unless you're lifting up your boob in the mirror, which some people do, and I look at mine every now and then, but if I'm not doing that, I don't see it. So it's really important that you take care of your scars while they're healing. I would recommend getting a good scar therapy 4 to 6 weeks post-op. Usually 6-week post-op is when you're cleared to use a good scar therapy. So I sell a scar salve, which I'll link below. It's all natural, but you can also reach for some over-the-counter brands like Scar Away, or a more high-end like Skin Medica makes one. It's like $120. So you have options with scar therapy, but I would encourage you to start them when your incisions are closed and when you are cleared by your surgeon, and just keep them nice and moisturized and lathered up, I would say at least 2 times a day, just to make sure they stay hydrated and that they're very well cared for, because then your scars are going to look better. So if you are trying to avoid a lift, it is possible to get implants first to see if you like it. And if you don't, you can always go and get a lift afterwards and keep your implants in place. But if it were me, I would rather just knock it out at the same time and get the lift with the implants, so you don't have to have 2 separate recoveries. So that's something to consider and to talk to your surgeon about. But I know a lot of places can give you implants before a lift and then a lift second. So you have options.